to see you back after years. I
Good
remember.
evening, sir.
Good evening, beta. Good evening. Uh, I remember you, both of you, you brothers, used to be sitting in my academy, in my classroom. Both of you very serious, and I remember always very worried. Also, I remember at least Vikas was always very worried कि सर हम जज बनेंगे कि नहीं. And see, hard work का कमाल. दोनों भाई जज बन गए. And you have
Yes,
topped. You have topped Uttarakhand. And
yes, sir.
Vikas also, pehle, I think he got through Madhya Pradesh, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir. He was earlier in Madhya Pradesh, and
Yes,
recently, sir, he has joined Himachal Pradesh.
अब हिमाचल में निकल. And you were
Yes,
in UP.
yes,
And
sir. Last year, I have been selected in Uttar Pradesh, and now, sir, I have qualified Uttarakhand also.
not qualified, you have topped Uttarakhand.
Yes,
But it's a very proud moment for a teacher, Vishal, because
yes,
एक टीचर को सबसे ज्यादा क्या चाहिए होता है अपने स्टूडेंट की सक्सेस. एंड व्हेन
yes,
आई
sir.
सी सक्सेस, अब मेरे अबाउट आई थिंक 500-600 स्टूडेंट्स जज बन चुके हैं.
Yes,
एंड
sir.
इट्स सच अ प्राउड मोमेंट फॉर मी. आई मे नॉट इवन एवर विजिट योर कोर्ट्स, हो सकता है हम कभी मिले भी ना. But at the back of my mind, when I have this satisfaction when I sleep, that I've been instrumental in the success of my students who were striving hard. So probably that is what makes me go on. And
Uh, Definitely, sir. It is because of your motivation and your mentoring that we both brothers have cleared the judicial service 4 times. And sir, it's because of you and the whole AKL Academy. And sir,
thank you.
the concept clarity and all.
So Abhi, let's start from the basics, Vishal. You are a
Yes, sir.
topper and you have not seen failure. Both of you, both the brothers. I mean, you and your brother Vikas. Both. I mean, when I used to see you, I remember very well. You used to sit in the third or fourth row, कोने में.
Third row, sir. Yes.
मुझे पुलिस वाला हूं ना तो याद रहता है मुझे. तो आई रिमेम्बर आप दोनों भाई मेरे पास आए थे, बड़े वरिड थे कि सर विल वी बी एबल टू क्रैक. तो मैंने कहा था मेहनत करो एंड नोबडी कैन स्टॉप यू. बस वो करते जाओ जो मैं क्लास में करा रहा हूँ. यू रिमेम्बर?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
आई डोंट नो आप थे या नहीं, बट आई डिस्टिंक्टली रिमेम्बर दैट योर ब्रदर विकास वाज देयर जब उन्होंने मेरे से पूछा. तो मैंने बोला बेटा 100% बनोगे. And both of you used to be so serious in making notes. So let's start from the very basics. How did you, firstly, what was your mental attitude? See, you come from Himachal. Do you
Yes.
come from Shimla or do you come from a small time place?
Sir, I belong to district Bilaspur, Himachal Pradesh.
Okay. So, अच्छा वहां पे इतनी कभी इंटरनेट का प्रॉब्लम है. चलो यहाँ तो ऑफलाइन में आप मेरे स्टूडेंट्स थे.
Yes.
तो फर्स्टली व्हाट वाज योर माइंडसेट?
Sir, we both were science students till class +2, and so thereafter, sir, we have a aim to become a judicial officer. And sir,
Correct.
we had no second thought at that time. Sir, there was a dilemma like we go to civil services or for judicial services. So, sir, we balanced the pros and cons of both the services, and both of us selected the judicial service. And sir, we both tried for it and achieved it. So,
वंडरफुल वंडरफुल. अच्छा, हाउ डिड यू स्टार्ट? देखो जो मैं क्लास में करा रहा था वो तो था ही. आप
yes,
हाउ डिड यू स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग? आपने तैयारी कैसे की? बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ये पूछते हैं. सी आई हैव टॉट अबाउट 6 7 7 8,000 स्टूडेंट्स टिल नाउ.
yes.
एंड एवरीबॉडी आस्क्स सर उन्होंने ये जो मेरे 500 600 स्टूडेंट जज बने हैं, ये कैसे बने, क्या तैयारी करते थे? सो लेट्स हियर इट
Sir,
हॉर्सेस माउथ.
sir, apart from sir regular classes, the main focus was on the strategy that the state which we are focusing, that what the state exam wants from us. Like sir, in Punjab and Haryana, the exam strategy and pattern is almost same, and that is different from Delhi, Himachal Pradesh, and other states. So sir, the state which we are targeting first, we have to see that what are the requirements of the exam, what are the types of questions, whether they are analytical questions or whether they are theoretical questions, sir. And sir, like sir, in Delhi judicial services, they don't focus on the length of the questions. They only focus on the quality. So sir, we have to act according to that. But sir, in Haryana, Himachal, Uttar Pradesh, they focus on the quality as well as length of the sheets. So sir, we have to focus on that and how to analyze the question papers. Further, sir, there is difference in the syllabus of every state. Like in some language papers, there is essay and grammar, but in some states, there is only essay. So, sir, the state which we are focusing, we must be stick to that. Only then, sir, we can excel in it.
Okay. So you have five papers, three papers of
Yes,
law and two papers of language. So
yes.
let's start with the first paper. आपने civil one की तैयारी कैसे की? CPC and all.
Sir, in civil one, sir, the most important subject is civil procedure code. And sir, that is a cumbersome exercise in order to cover the whole CPC. And sir, it is not practical even to complete the whole CPC. So sir, first we have to read the important questions, and thereafter, sir, when we are done with the important questions, then sir, we will go to the second most important, so that we can go thorough with the whole syllabus at one time. And similarly, sir, the previous year question paper should be analyzed, that whether there is repetition in the questions, or what type of questions they may ask, and what are the and what type of answers they are asking for from us, like a specific portion from a particular topic, like res judicata on a writ, not the res judicata at the whole, but sir, like that questions. And further, sir, the simple questions like precept and other questions which are not that much important, but sir, we must be aware about those questions, so that if they even been asked in the exam, then sir, we should be able to write them. So this
Do
is
you,
the main strategy of CPC.
yes, absolutely perfect strategy. Do you remember मैंने एक एक word इनका कराया था? I
Yes,
taught you
sir, absolutely.
51,
uh, Sir, you
51.
once have said that. Yes, sir, you once have said that in Haryana 2019 mains exam, precept was asked, and
Yes,
generally we don't read precept for mains perspective. So, sir, from that point, sir, we focused on the small topics like precept, caveat, and section 144 civil procedure code. Because apart from res judicata and large topics, now the exams are focusing on the simple topics like what is precept, 144, how they are related to each other, and sir, these small questions.
okay, what was the difference of the exam pattern of UP and exam pattern of Uttarakhand?
Sir, if we see the syllabus of Uttar Pradesh, then sir, the first thought which come in mind, that why should we prepare for Uttar Pradesh? Because sir, it is the syllabus is very large, and it has almost around 29 laws, including the local laws, major
Yes,
laws, GK portion, current affairs, and even sir, there is judgment writing paper. So, sir,
yes.
after appearing in the Haryana Judicial Services interview in 2022, thereafter, sir, I appeared in Uttar Pradesh because the vacancy was out. And, sir, I prepared for that. But I had not that much focus that I should clear this exam. And, sir, I kept on preparing for Uttar Pradesh Judicial Service and attempted it. And, sir, I cleared it in my first attempt. And thereafter, sir, similar strategy was in Uttarakhand, and I also kept on going on in regarding the main subjects like CPC, CRPC that are common in all the judicial services. But there are some local laws that are state specific. We must focus on that.
Okay. What was the strategy for UP and Uttarakhand the same for you?
No, sir, there was a different tech strategy because, sir, in Uttar Pradesh, the questions are little theoretical and there are some analytical questions also. But in Uttarakhand, there were very less seats like that in Himachal. So, sir, we must be writing the answers in such a way that we should get at least 1 mark extra from other candidates, so that, sir, we can excel in the final list. So,
So
sir,
beta,
strategy should be little changed.
how do you make it different from others?
Like sir, how to start the question, answer of a question, that we should start with a little introduction, and thereafter, sir, the main body part, that we should be stick to that portion only that has been asked, not to hit in the bushes. And
Correct.
thereafter, sir, in the last para, we should conclude our topic in the same way that they have asked. Like if they have asked the rates, then we should be res judicata on rates. If they have asked the difference between estoppel and res judicata, then sir, we must stick to that. And sir, one at least one case law should be there in the exam if they have specifically asked in the question.
Okay. You remember when I used to teach you, I used to tell you always start your answer with a few lines of the jurisprudence of that matter.
Yes, sir, the basic ethos.
Yes, you remember I used to give you
Yes,
every section or every order which I used to teach you. I used to first give you the jurisprudence of that, and I used to tell you
yes,
always
sir.
start with the initially. Okay. Now, how did you prepare for your prelims?
So the strategy for prelims is, first the we must go through the barracks in totality. That we must know that important sections in the barracks. Thereafter, sir, the total chapters, the total sections, and we must go through the all the sections once at a time. and thereafter, sir, we should solve MCQs for the prelims exams, because sir, we are in the habit that we know the provision and we can easily attempt the question. But sir, when prelims exam is there and there are options in such a way that we can't able to choose which one of the two will be the answer, then sir, in
Yes.
such a case we must be in the habit of attempting MCQs more and more. So
Correct.
this is the only strategy for prelims.
Okay, when you were actually appearing in the prelims, how did you
Yes.
manage your time? Were you able to finish all your questions in time?
Yes, sir. I have been able to finish. Yes, sir. We have to divide our time, like if there are two hours and we have to attempt around 125 questions. Then, sir, there must be strategy that in half hour I should complete around 50 questions. In next half hour I should complete around 50 questions. There must be some target in the mind, so that we must stick to that. Generally, sir, the Delhi Judicial Service is one of the lengthiest prelims exams.
Hmm.
If we see all the exams, in the 2022 that was lengthy exam, but recently, sir, it was not that much lengthy. So, sir, we must stick to that. Uh, Little targets must be set in the exam that within half hour we have to complete around 30 questions, 20 questions, so as that.
In most of the prelims these days, you have negative marking.
Yes, sir.
Would you attempt those questions which you are not sure, knowing that there will be negative marking?
Sir, it depends upon the how much questions we can answer correctly. Like, sir, if there are 125 questions, and we know that the cutoff is going around 400 out of 500, like in Haryana this time, 388 cutoff is there. And so
Correct.
if we attempt the correct questions, and if we are going to to cross the mark of around 420, 430, then so definitely we need not to attempt the questions which we don't know the answer. But sir, if our score is like that, we are not going to cross that limit. Then sir, we have to go for those questions. Like we can choose questions so that we can be able to fit in the cutoff.
Yes. Right. Achha, how did you prepare for your mains?
Sir, regarding the mains exam, sir, the first and foremost requirement is the concept clarity. If we do not have the concept clarity, then sir, we can't write the way act in the exam. As sir, in Himachal, Punjab, Haryana, and Delhi, barracks are provided in the mains exam. But sir, that are of not no use, because if we open the barracks, we will lose our time. So sir, we must have a concept clarity in the exam so that we can excel. Further, sir, the foremost thing is the time management in the mains exam, because sir, generally mains exams are very lengthy exams. If we kept on thinking on a particular question, then sir, we can't complete uh, the whole mains exam. So, sir, first strategy should be that I have to complete the whole exam. Second, I have to give the quality in the answers. Third, we need not to dwell on a particular question like that. If I know a particular question like talakul biddat, then I write four sheets on that question, and in the last question, sir, I write only half para. That will not be suffice. So, sir, there
Yes.
must be balance. That if we know the answer, don't know, and there must be balance.
Yes, exactly. That is the key, that you must have a balanced approach to the entire paper. It should not be that you know something, you write 5 pages and you get 1 mark extra, and
Yes, sir.
you are left with no time in the last question, which you lose for maybe 20 marks.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How did you prepare your language papers?
Sir, language is more important than the law exams, because sir, yes, sir, I remember your words, sir, that at that time, sir, we were not aware about the gravity of this exam. As
Yes.
sir, in Himachal Judicial Service recently, I I could not qualify the Himachal mains exam because of Hindi. And sir, I realize that how language is that much important for
You
clearing
remember,
judicial service.
you remember what I used to tell you in class?
Yes,
Lang-
sir.
Language is make or break.
Yes, sir.
Acha. Anyways, acha, language may, I mean, what were you doing for English? What did you do for essay? Because essay करीबन 150 number का आता है.
Yes, sir.
What were you doing for essay preparation?
Sir, for essay preparation, sir, there is no cooked. If we read a particular book, sir, then that will not suffice. Sir, for essay, sir, we have to keep on going with the sir, we have to keep on going with the recent topics, like what is happening in the society, what is the current news, and what is happening on the international perspective. So for that purpose, we have to add that in our essays. If we look up, if we look for the cooked up material like Arihant book or like that, then sir we can't get good marks in essays.
Right. And what about, I mean, were you reading newspapers?
Yes, sir. Newspaper reading is important because, sir, by reading newspapers, sir, we came to know that that a new summit, new meeting has been occurred in the international law, like in environment essays. At COP 27, 28, they are going to happen. In
Right,
G20, they are making any decisions for the climate. So we can add that.
right. Okay. What happened in your interview? Let's hear about UK. I mean, Uttarakhand.
Sir, my experience in Uttarakhand interview was very good. As there was a panel of around 5 members. Uh, yes, sir, there was a panel of around 5 to 6 members, and they were asking questions from the different fields. And so the first thing that is that we must be confident in the interview, even if we know the answer, even if we don't know the answer, and we should not panic, even if we don't know the answer. Just say that, sorry, sir, I am unable to recall the exact question right now, and I will read about it. This is the strategy of interview. And further, sir, if we don't know the answer, we can ask them, sir, I don't know the answer. May I try? If you allow me, then may I try, sir? Then, sir, they definitely will allow you to try. And, sir, generally, sir, they asked me the question from the new criminal laws, uniform civil code that has been implemented in the Uttarakhand, and
Mm,
elections that are going on right now.
mm.
Thereafter, sir, intellectual property rights, civil procedure code, in different fields, even including IPR, taxation, each and every field.
ओके। कोई ऐसे क्वेश्चन भी थे जो आपके सिलेबस में नहीं थे उत्तराखंड में, वो आपको इंटरव्यू में पूछे गए?
Yes, sir. Like, sir, intellectual property rights, taxation laws, general law, and general GK, like how India known, why India is called as Bharat, and Bharat word कहाँ से आया, and भारत किस राजा के नाम पे भारत शब्द आया. Generally, sir, this type of question they are asking right now in
Do you,
interviews, like in every judicial service.
yeah, do you remember I used to discuss all these things in my class?
Yes, sir, in the interview sessions.
यस, इंटरव्यू सेशन। और एक बार जब मैं आपको कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पढ़ा रहा था, इंडिया दैट
Yes,
इज भारत, वो उसमें
yes,
मैंने आपको ये सारी चीजें बताई थी। यू नेवर नो कौन सी नॉलेज कहाँ काम आए।
yes, sir.
अच्छा, हाउ वाज द उत्तर प्रदेश की इंटरव्यू? यू हैड क्लियर्ड उत्तर प्रदेश अर्लियर। उत्तर प्रदेश की इंटरव्यू
Uh,
में क्या पूछा था?
Sir, in Uttar Pradesh interview, sir, they was anonymity in the interview that they don't know our names, roll numbers, and our from which state we belong. So, sir, they say start from our qualification. Thereafter, sir, they started from the Indian evidence that what is your favorite subject? Then, sir, I said it is Indian Evidence Act. Then, sir, they started with the relevancy, admissibility, Section 65B, electronic evidence, and how presumptions help, and what is the purpose of presumptions. And there was two situational questions, like if we file a X-ray report or X-ray plate, then which should be considered in the court. Then, sir, these were questions in Uttar Pradesh.
Okay. So, do you think that if you compare both the interviews, which
Yes.
was simpler interview?
Sir, it depends, sir, how we are giving the shape to the interview. Like, sir, earlier I have also appeared in Haryana Judicial Service interview 2022.
Hmm.
So at that time, sir, that was my first interview, and sir, so I have no idea that how to lead the interview. That they are asking something to me, and if I don't know the answer, then I how can I lead that? Thereafter, sir, I worked upon my deficiencies, and sir, I worked upon them, and in Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, I sir excelled in both the interviews. So, sir,
Out.
yes,
Okay. No, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
sir, in both the interviews, sir, I feel that they are just checking our reaction, that if they ask such a question which we don't know, then how we are reacting to that question. There is a panic in our mind, or we are fluent to that extent which we are giving the answers. So they're checking that thing, because, sir, our knowledge has been already checked in mains and prelims. So, sir, they are checking are we that much worth it to sit on that chair. So, sir, only this thing they are checking in the interview.
Remember, I used to tell you in class, interview is a test of your personality and not of your legal acumen.
Knowledge, yes,
Exactly. Acha, okay. Now both you brothers have become judges.
yes.
It must be a very proud moment for your family.
Yes, sir. We have cleared around four judicial services. Earlier, he was in Madhya Pradesh, then Himachal. And sir, I have appeared in Uttar Pradesh. Thereafter, sir, I topped in Uttarakhand. And sir, I have appeared in sir eight prelims exams of different states.
Okay.
And thereafter, sir, I also appeared in six mains of different states and three interviews. And sir, right now, sir, Haryana Judicial Service is on the line in by
How?
next month.
Acha, are you appearing for Haryana?
Yes, sir, I have cleared the prelims exam, and definitely, sir, I will appear in the mains exam
I'm
also.
sure you would also appear in Himachal Pradesh because that's your home state.
Sir, I will wait for that whenever notification will be out.
Okay. Yeah, both the brothers should be back to Himachal, your own state.
Yes, sir, my brother Vikas has joined 2 days back in Himachal.
Acha, he's joined. He sent me his
Yes,
photographs, outside the Public Service Commission.
yes,
When
sir.
even you have sent your picture outside the
Yes,
Public
sir.
Service Commission. That's God bless you both. Acha, tell me what will be your word of advice to the young budding judges who want to become judges, who are really working very hard. What will be your
Uh,
word of advice to them?
सर जैसे सर हम कभी किसी लड़ाई पे जाते हैं तो सब हमारे पास सभी के पास सेम हथियार हैं लाइक वी हैव स्वॉर्ड वी हैव गन और लाइक दैट बट सर वी मस्ट बी अवेयर अबाउट आवर एनिमी दैट सामने वाले एनिमी के पास क्या वेपन है क्या एमुनिशन है तो सर तभी हम उनको कैटर कर सकते हैं तभी उनको हम उनसे फाइट कर सकते हैं तो सिमिलर सर जुडिशियल सर्विस में ऐसा है कि सामने वाला एग्जाम डिमांड क्या कर रहा है लाइक इन हरियाणा दिल्ली Madhya Pradesh, sir, there are different strategies. If
Yes.
we are preparing for our home state, then sir, we must stick to that. Like they're asking these subjects, and this is the strategy for these subjects. Then sir, we can go through that. The strategy of one state can't be implemented on the strategy of other state. Like if I have given the DGS exam, then sir, that strategy of means I can't implement in Haryana. That have totally different exams, different set of questions, different writing speed, and different writing experiences. Sir. So, sir, every exam demands its own strategy. So, sir, we should frame that.
Many students who meet me, अब इतने हो गए हैं मेरे, कई बार वो कहते हैं कि सर वी हैव लॉस्ट होप, सर वी हैव वो हम उतनी पढ़ाई नहीं कर पा रहे, दो आई मीन दे वांट टू, बट समटाइम्स दे व्हाट आई फील दे हैव व्हाट दे सफर फ्रॉम व्हाट आई कॉल अ ब्रेन लैग, यू नो वो
Sir,
बीच
it is
में।
natural, sir.
अच्छा, ये आपके
Uh,
साथ भी होता था?
no, sir, it is natural, sir, if we keep on preparing around 4 to 5 years, and even if no prelims exam is cleared, then sir, a person has a negative thinking that I am not maybe judiciary not for me. But sir, I think that if they keep on preparing, like there must be perseverance. That if they go on, then sir, definitely one day they will excel in it. I have many examples of my colleagues, my batchmates, that they are not able to clear any exam. But sir, when they appeared, then sir, they cleared the interview even. And then
So
these are the examples, sir.
did you ever feel कि मेरे से नहीं हो सकता?
Uh, no, sir, I have no second option in my mind. Like if I am not able to clear the judicial service, then sir, my plan B was not the professor or not even not the advocacy. I have only one plan, that is plan A. That was judicial service only, sir.
That is
So
the
sir,
that
we must
that is
we
the
must
approach.
not be have an alternative.
This is the approach I always tell my students. एक ही
Yes,
बस टारगेट को रखो और आप हारोगे ही नहीं। अगर आप
yes,
दिल
sir.
छोड़ जाओ तो आप नेचुरली देन यू हैव लेफ्ट द बैटल ऑलवेज। ओके।
सर अगर अल्टरनेट होगा कि चलो जुडिशरी नहीं हुआ तो एडवोकेसी है, एडवोकेसी नहीं हुआ तो हम टीचिंग में जा सकते हैं, अगर वो भी नहीं हुआ तो हम फर्म ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं सर। डेफिनेटली सर हमारी जो परसिवरेंस है, हार्ड वर्क है, वो कहीं ना कहीं कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो जाएगा।
Okay. So it has been such a proud moment for me to be interviewing my own student जो भी आई थिंक आप मेरे पास 2018 में थे ना, 2018 में थे मेरे पास,
नो सर 2019 एंड
19 में, राइट राइट राइट, 2019 वाले
thereafter
बैच।
sir thereafter sir it was corona time so online.
यस, यस आई रिमेम्बर।
Yes sir.
उसके बाद देन आई गेव यू ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स व्हेनेवर
Yes,
रिकॉर्ड कर करके भेजे थे आप सबको। यस।
yes sir.
सो एंड वेयर इज विकास these days? He's joined Himachal now.
Yes sir, he has joined Himachal 2 days back and now sir he is in Judicial Academy Shimla.
Wonderful, wonderful. So my blessings to both of you. Both of you have done not only me proud, your parents proud, but yourselves proud. You both brothers, I have seen both of you working so hard and very, very committed. and extremely focused. And that is what pays. And the main reason of success, the mind, as I always tell my students, mind game hai ye. Like you
Yes.
right now said, you had no plan B. प्लान ए है और मैं देखता हूं कि प्लान ए सक्सीड कैसे नहीं होता.
Yes,
दिस
sir.
इज दिस इज द एटीट्यूड विच इज needed. कि वंस यू हैव दिस किलर इंस्टिंक्ट, हो सकता है इस बार एक साल ना निकलो, अगले फिर
Yes.
सारी जगह निकलोगे.
सर
सो
एक्सपीरियंस होता जाएगा जैसे जैसे एग्जाम्स देते हैं.
ट्रू. आई विश यू अ wonderful career, and may you, if you are appearing anywhere else, may you again top and do
Thank
yourself
you, sir.
proud. My blessings to you and Vikas. Give him my blessings. And both of you
Okay, sir.
rock in your life. Have a wonderful, wonderful career and always be healthy and have a long life. God bless you, beta. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. We both brothers are indebted to you and the whole academy, especially Ritu ma'am also. Sir, you have motivated us, give us the insights of law, that how to read it, how to implement, and the motivation, sir, that one day there will be time that everyone will be talking about us. Then, sir, that time has come. So, sir, everyone keep on waiting for this day, sir.
Thank
And
you,
this
beta.
is because of you, sir.
Beta, do you think that academies help? आपको लगता है academies की मतलब?
Yes, sir. I believe that sir, academies help because there is a lot of chunk we have to study for judicial services, and so by academy, sir, we can get cooler material uh, uh, like the notes. We need not to go for the books and all other materials. If we have attended the classes regularly, and if we have make the notes, then so definitely, sir, it will give us an edge, and we can clear the exam in a short span. And sir, no doubt, sir, self-study will also help. And there are many examples who have cleared the judicial services by self-study, sir. It totally depends upon the strategy and the knowledge of law that we are able to get.
So sweet of you. God bless you, beta. And
Yes,
always keep on working hard and strive for a better. अभी सिर्फ JMIC पे नहीं रुकना है. आपको
yes,
साथ साथ then you can appear for, after you become a CGM, you can appear for ADJ, then you can retire
yes,
as a
sir.
High Court judge. So रुकना
Yes,
नहीं है, और अपना और ऊपर ही ऊपर keep on setting your bar higher and higher. And I know
yes,
both
sir.
of you two brothers, both of you are going to go places. I'm so sure about it. God bless you
Thank you
again.
so much, sir.
God bless you always, both of you. God bless you
Thank you
always.
so much, sir.
God
Thank you
bless.
so much.